They had really great, really great time back in the past, you know. But now times are changing. We get a 3D version of Cossacks 3. And the community basically cannons, no towers, no walls in the game. You can disable those, but the no diplomatic center rule that has to rely on the gentleman in each player. Yellow has a good advantage. He's making a lot of units. Blue just started making units. It took him a while. Warlord was one of the players in the Cossacks 3 expert versus expert tournament. It's a bit late in the evening for me, almost 11 p.m. I'm not in my best shape. I'm gonna confess. Tomorrow is gonna be a long day. There will be the live streaming of the Cossacks 3 expert versus expert tournament. These matches are gonna be a beautiful show. No, you will be able to see how the good members of the community play this game, what tactics they use, and so on. Yeah, 21 minutes left of peacetime. Let me check the stone production of the players. Warlord has the start. Let's see. He only made the first upgrade of the stone production. OC Coast War didn't make any upgrade for the stone production. Yellow was leading until a point, as you can see. Then blue took over, while yellow's progression was not as fast. I guess, you know, the pikeman production gave him a head start. At this moment, both players are building up. Warlord has gone for a cathedral and 2 stables. Coast War only has 2 barracks in terms of unit production. There will be no units from the diplomatic center because, as you know, the diplomatic center has been forbidden. Warlord goes hard on stone production. He made the upgrade for stone excavation efficiency sooner than yellow. Of course, not too soon. He doesn't have such a big head start. But in terms of stone production, because that's what interests us, blue has a good start. And usually the stone production tells you who's gonna win. Usually, not always. It's not the key factor. And right now, blue has gone over yellow in terms of points and in terms of buildings that can produce units. 2 stables and 2 barracks and 1 cathedral, while yellow only has 2 barracks. So yellow is behind. As you can see, none of the players are sending their workers to wood production because wood production is not as efficient. You can only get 100% wood production. I mean 100% increase to your food production, but you can increase the stone production by 300%. Which is 3 times better. Yellow also expands his military capabilities, 3 stables and 2 barracks, while blue has an artillery depot, 2 stables and 2 barracks. Okay, slowly but surely. Warlord is leading with points. Twelve more minutes left of peacetime. Usually who wins the first battle wins the match. It's that simple. Usually. Again, it's nothing written in stone. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys, and follow me on Twitch. I would appreciate it. Second cathedral from blue. Yellow is still going with 2 barracks and 3 stables. Okay, blue got his third stable and one artillery depot. Right now, both players produce an even amount of units. Of course, there are 10 more minutes of peacetime. Around this time, players can build 18th century barracks. Blue is sending his peasants to stone production. Let's see how much stone each player produced. OC cost war 200,000, while Warlord produced 3 times more. That's a leverage. That's a very good leverage. Blue is gonna go for hussars. They are fast. The best cavalry. Of course, this is discussable. Usually, the best is, you know, depending on the situation. A cavalry unit can be best in a situation, another one in another situation, but I'm talking about generally, in most situations. The best cavalry are the cuirassiers. They can take a decent amount of damage, they can deal a decent amount of damage, they are very nicely armored, therefore they're the best unit you can use in late game. Of course, if you want a lot of damage, guys, you can use the Hetman from the Ukraine, but they will cost a lot of gold to make and also to upkeep. If you want speed, another great unit comes from Ukraine again, the Sich Cossacks. They are great. You can do upgrades to them. You know, they are similar with those from the diplomatic center, but you can do upgrades, and they can become really powerful, and they are really fast. But for, as I said, late game, in all situations, especially the ones when you get righted, the cuirassiers are the best you can get. Blue has an army at the border, yellow has a big army over here. He's making the light and the Swedish retier. They are lightly armored. Four stables on the side of yellow, 4 stables on the side of blue, and an 18th century barracks from blue under construction. Yellow doesn't have such a thing. Yeah, the game lags. No idea if it's my fault. For me, it doesn't lag. I mean, I don't know if it lags. 3 minutes and 30 seconds until the clash. A lot of hussars from blue. They're not that strong, guys, but they are fast. They're produced fast as well. So again, they in large numbers. Units can be very powerful, but the numbers are not always the key to success, the key to victory. Blue already has 18th century. That stone production did him really well. Yellow is still stuck with with 17th century units. The thing is, players are not allowed to ride their bases, so they will have to fight the main army, and after that they can go inside the town. So that gives, let's say, yellow an advantage, because blue has the hussars, which have the speed, but they're not that armored. So if I were blue, I would have made some more resistant units, more resistant cavalry units. Blue is spamming the Highlanders. The Highlanders are exceptional units. They can deal a lot of damage, more damage than the 18th century musketeers, double amount I think, but they have no musket. Therefore in melee combat they are 0. They will die instantly. But if you have some melee units around, the Highlanders can be really helpful, really powerful. So there is that. If you make 18th century musketeers, you get some really powerful units both in melee and in range battles. But with the Highlanders, you only have they are more focused on the ranged side, so they have a high attack. The peacetime is over. There are the light rapiers. They will take the damage from the Highlanders. Pretty sure of it. Someone is dying of starvation, and that's blue. No more. He has food now. Yellow is marching with his army at the border. They're gonna have to meet. Yellow is attacking and is capturing some peasants, some English peasants. Now he can build 2 barracks, 2 or 3 stables from the English player. What is Yellow doing? He cannot attack the base. Actually, he cannot make rides, but he can attack the base. So what he's doing is not necessarily wrong. It's a bit wrong. The British Highlanders, they are the damage dealers of his army. Yet it looks like Yellow is winning ground. And although Blue has led, pretty much the whole game, it turned against him eventually. I think this is the final push coming from yellow. Blue is sending his units one by one. Slowly they will die. Those pikemen can take a lot of damage from the Highlanders. They are armored, and I'm pretty sure Blue didn't make all upgrades to his Highlanders. You know, usually they are more deadly when they are fully upgraded. Not necessarily the upgrades from the 18th century barracks, but also the ones from the academy, which increases the attack by 15, 20, 25 and 30%. 10, 15, 20, 30. Well, I guess this is GG for this one. But until yellow doesn't march inside inside blue's base, we will not know for sure, would we? Yellow is having a food shortage, or his units might be dying. The light rapiers can take the damage from the Highlanders. Not all Highlanders were shooting though. It looks like blue killed all the light rapiers from blue, from yellow. Ugh. I need to wake up. And I guess this is the GG. Okay, Warlord wants a rematch. And we will have that rematch. Thank you guys for being here and watching us. Yeah, Imperator Ricardo, you need an hour to get 3 barracks 18th and up my Highlanders. But you need just 10 minutes to kick my ass. I don't like you too much. I don't see the match. They should have been hosting. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, guys. You shouldn't see the password. Hey, we got a new player. Color Feet. Um, I'm from Romania, Darius. Which city? I'm from Yash. That's not too far. Alright guys, so we're gonna have a 2v2. Color Fit will play in the same team with OC, and there will be Jan and Warlord versus OC and Color Fit. We are waiting. Well, for Darius, my answer, how did I learn English so well? There are still a lot of things for me to learn. I have a lot of words which I don't master. You know, I have a lot of problems with my English as well. Of course, they're not so obvious, some of them. Many are obvious. With the pronunciation, I'm very bad. With some words, of course, I have my my downsides. But mainly by making videos daily and speaking is much said, trying to speak English, you know, and slowly, bit by bit, day by day, my English improved, and I got to this level. As long as I can be understood and you can be understood, you know, that's all you need. You don't need more. It is time to move on to this 2v2 match. Okay. Color Fit is a part of the Knights Alliance clan known as KA. And here it begins, guys. I'm not hosting anymore, so I cannot be accused of unlocking the game anymore. Make sure to follow me on Twitch. And don't forget that tomorrow is the expert versus expert tournament of Cossacks 3. Be there. Good luck, have fun. Here it begins, guys. Warlord and Jan. Wait, let me focus on them. Warlord and Jan fighting against Coswar and Colorfit. So you would think, yeah, we have two clans here in this 2v2 match. But we have one player from the OC clan and 3 players from the KA clan. KA comes from the Knights Alliance. So we have Warlord, Jan, and Colorfit, which are part of the KA clan. Although Colorfit does not have the initials at the beginning of his name, he is part of the clan. This is a match just for fun. OC Coswar and Colorfit in the same team, yellow and green, fighting against purple and red. Red is playing as Austria and purple is playing as France. So Austria and France versus Algeria and France. 2 French guys, 1 Algerian and 1 Austrian guy. We will see how things develop. Warlord already has 3 town halls. Very nice. Jan is going for 2 barracks. That's not sure what to say. Of course, it is his tactic. Thing is, if you go for 2 barracks, 17th century barracks, it's gonna be hard for you to make the stone efficiency extraction upgrade. I'm talking about the one with 200,000% increase. That costs 1,550 gold to make and 12,500 coal and 5,000 food around there. So if you spend your gold on the 17th century barracks, it's gonna be harder for you to make the upgrade. He's making the market. He's quite slow. Jan is quite slow. We will see. Players have 30 minutes of peacetime, 26 minutes left. I can tell you some things about Warlord and Yan. And also about color fit. Sadly about OC War I don't know much. So color fit has been playing in the Cossacks 3 expert versus expert tournament. He lost in round 2 against a very powerful opponent. It was a good fight. Let's move on to KA Warlord. He is his real name is Mike, if you're interested. He's the founder and the leader of the Knights Alliance clan from UK. The KA, too much KA. Knights Alliance, KA, UK clan. The loyalty from our members I've seen second to none. He's second to none. I'm reading. Yeah, the thing is, he's the founder of the Knights Alliance clan. They had over 30 members in their golden years between 2002 and 2006. That's around 10 to 14 years ago. Of course, times have changed, and now we have this 3D version of Cossacks 3D. They chose the name really nicely. You know, it goes with 3D. Yeah. And regarding Jan, he's from Belgium. He was really excited about Cossacks when he first learned about the game. And after some time of playing Cossacks, he found the KA clan. They were really nicely and very good players. And he was very fond on a player called KA Emperor. He was very skilled. That was in Cossacks European Wars. Yeah, and now there has been the transition from Cossacks to Cossacks 3 between the players. Let's check out the statistics. Yellow is on the lead. Green has gone really down from here. So it's this struggle between red and yellow. Green has lost the struggle long ago. Or maybe not. He's back in shape. But purple is not in his best shape at the moment. As if for the stone production, Warlord has quite a lot, Jan, and Color Fit has even more. So it's Color Fit, Warlord, and Post-War or Jan in the 3rd and 4th place. Yeah. So it's gonna be Warlord, Color Fit, and Post-War that are gonna have something to say about it. Jan, sadly, well, he's a bit behind with stuffs. His tactic is not as competitive as the tactic of his opponent. As you can see, he's very far behind with infrastructure and also with points. Maybe not too far, but really curious to see what yellow is gonna use as a tactic. Maybe the archer spam. That's gonna be really cool. In the meantime, guys, there are 18 more minutes of peacetime left. Players have to build up. You can hit the subscribe button on my YouTube channel. You can follow me on Twitch for more live stream events. For this evening event, there should have been more players. Sadly, not all of them could make it. Red got his army on the hill. The hill provides advantages to the units. Guys, don't forget, no DC, no players are not allowed to build diplomatic center, nor to ride the enemy. They have to face each other. Otherwise, they, you know, they don't play fairly. Famine. No war without famine. Yeah, we've noticed several players having difficulties. You know, from here and there, one or few peasants are dying. Not only peasants, soldiers as well. They just die because they didn't get food this month. Warlord is spamming pikemen. He's basically doing what OC Coast War did in the previous match. I hope he doesn't make Hussars this time. I mean, the Hussars are not that strong. He could get the cuirassiers and those units, although it's harder to make them. I mean, the building time is longer. They're stronger and more resistant. You know, if you make the first few upgrades, you can still get quite some powerful cuirassiers. Indeed, green has a bigger area than red, for example, even than purple. But from my experience, the amount of resources should be equal on each side. No player shall have more resources than the other. I might be wrong though. The only reason it's this way is because I'm also part of the game, and it messed things up. I'm the observer and there's no observer mode, and I had to watch it somehow, and I had to join and then delete my peasants. If I wasn't here, there would have been a fair distribution on the map between the players, you know. Each player would have gotten a square. But indeed, right now is not fair. But as I said, from my experience, all players should have the same amount of resources on the map, on their territory. Although one of them has a bigger territory and another one a smaller one. Ten more minutes left, approximately. Yellow is gonna combine Mamelukes with pikemen, the Mullah, Algerian pikemen. Color Fit is gonna have pikemen combined with 18th century musketeers or something. If he's France, yeah, if he might make the chasseurs. I'm not sure about their damage though. England has those Highlanders, and they deal more damage than the musketeers with the gun, but in melee they are 0. So the 18th century musketeers are very good in all kind of situations, but the Highlanders are good in the type of situation where they just stand back and deal the damage. And they can approach, you know, and deal as much damage as a Prussian musketeer does. Of course, with the disadvantage that it doesn't have any melee capabilities. Yellow is gonna have to fight his army. He cannot attack purple. He has to attack the army of purple. He has no idea what the hell is going on around the map, just from what green sees. If green researches the balloon, yellow cannot see the whole map. Yellow has to research balloon on himself. I don't like how purple built the storehouse. It's too far from the stone resources. Oh, red has 18th century. Nice. He's making 18th century musketeers. Let's see. Green is building 2 18th century barracks. That's very nice. A lot of 17th century musketeers. If green is gonna be attacked by red and purple, he's gonna have a problem. He's gonna need support from yellow. Yellow is able to deal a lot of damage to both purple and red. We will see how things develop. It's nice that green has the cuirassiers, very strong units. Yellow does have the disadvantage that his town halls do not provide that much, does not increase the population limit by much. So he has to rely a lot on houses. But of course the other players have to rely on houses as well, even though they get plus 100 population with the town halls. 4 minutes until the clash. Red relies a lot on firepower. Only one 18th century musketeer, 18th century barracks now. Green has 2. Well, still 1 though. He's making the chasseurs. So I'm gonna have to check something. I'm gonna tell you how good the chasseurs are. Those are from France. Oh, okay. Almost 2 minutes. Oh, at last, yellow has his army at the border with purple. He cannot attack the city though. It is forbidden. He has to attack the army. If green is making the chasseur should have bigger damage than the 18th century musketeer. And if I'm not mistaken, they don't deal melee damage. 1 more minute, guys. 50 seconds actually. Okay, yellow is attacking. Oh, that's a big army. I think yellow could take both purple and red out. That army is way too big. His own archers kill his own units. The perks of having archers in your army, guys. Yellow versus purple. Now it's gonna be green versus red. Red has pikemen and 18th century dragoon from stables. Green has the chasseurs, which are really nice. Okay, the battle ended really nicely for yellow. Not sure how is it gonna end for green or for red. Hmm? I don't see who is winning this one. Massive desync. Yeah, yellow might be winning. I mean, red might be winning the battle between. Okay, now yellow is attacking red, so he will not be able to push inside green's base. Battle is okay actually. We have yellow as the supreme, is the ruler around here. Purple is spamming 18th century pikeman in an attempt to save his ass. Let's see if green is gonna manage to actually take that hill. Of course, if purple didn't make upgrades to his 18th century pikeman, they are equal to 0. Jan surrenders. I mean, it's GG. Let's see, will the chasseurs prove to be up for the task? I remember the chasseurs in Cossacks 2. They weren't actually that great. Green has actually lost against red. Yellow has a lot of cannon fodder. Yellow is going full force on red, while purple is trying to build a third 18th century barracks in an attempt to, you know, to spam those 18th century pikemen and overwhelm yellow. Not sure if it will work. The unit spam is real. Yellow is spamming archers and mamelukes. Green is providing support with the cuirassiers and the chasseurs. Well, this is pretty much the end of red. Purple, on the other hand, might have another chance. He's having way too many pikemen. Yellow needs an army against purple now. Look at those pikemen. Yellow could use the archers and destroy the 18th century barracks. Oh, so many peasants. I guess purple ran out of resources. It looks like Coast War and Colorfit are the only ones alive. Jan and Warlord surrender. This was it, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and follow me on Twitch. So this is where it ends, guys. Thank you for watching. As I said, make sure to follow me on Twitch if you enjoy this this kind of content, and stay in touch, because tomorrow the Cossacks 3 Expert versus Expert tournament is gonna be here. So take care, guys. Bye bye.